So a lot of people search how to make an Amazon seller account, end up watching a 45-minute video that has a bunch of stuff not to do with how to make an Amazon seller account. So in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through the full process of signing up to Amazon Seller Central. It should be super straightforward and you should be able to go and make your account within a matter of minutes. So the first thing you're going to go and do is search on the internet Amazon sell, either .co.uk.ie, depending on where you're from. But as I'm from the UK, I'm searching up sell.amazon.co.uk. And once you've done that, we're going to go and click on the link, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to sign up. So now once you've done that, it's either going to ask you to go and sign up with an existing Amazon account you have, or to go and create a brand new one. Now, the vast majority of sellers will actually go and make a brand new business account just so they can have their business account separate from their standard Amazon account. So in this case, rather than clicking on the account I already have here, I'm going to go to add a new account. So now that you've decided to either go and make a brand new Amazon account or use an existing Amazon account, it's now going to go and ask you to give it some more details. So let's go and get underway with putting them in. So we're going to go and click on get started, and that is going to go and start the process. So start off with standard questions. Where is your business registered? So in my case, it's going to be in the United Kingdom. So now we move on to what type of business do you have? Now this can be a very daunting question because potentially you don't actually have any on there. Now, if you are a sole trader or don't have a registered limited company, all you got to do is go and select individual. I do not have a registered company. This will be the case for the vast majority of new sellers to Amazon. So now you've selected where your business is registered and what sort of business you have is now going to go and ask you for all the sort of information to verify that you are a human from that country with that business. So I would now go and spend a bit of time making sure you can go and get all the documents and all the sort of credentials that they're asking for. So we're now just going to move on to all the personal information. This is again just to identify you and make sure that, people aren't frauding. So you've got your first name, middle name, last name, and then you've got a bunch of information that is probably going to coincide with what's on your passport. So make sure that what is on your passport is also the same information that you're filling out here. So country of citizenship, country of birth, date of birth, then obviously your passport, where your passport is issued, and then it's going to go and ask for your address, followed then by a phone number, and then it's going to go and verify the phone number via either calling you or sending you an SMS, and then it's also going to go and ask for a classic sort of captcha. Once you've done all of that, you then want to move on to the next step. So now Amazon is going to move on to the finance stuff. Now the first thing they're going to ask for is going to be a credit card or debit card. Now the card that they ask for is what they're going to go and charge the fees to. So it's basically where the money that you send into Amazon, not the money that Amazon goes and sends into you. So make sure to go and add a card that will have enough funds to go and cover the fees and to also go and cover the subscription cost. It's also recommended if you do have a business card, make sure to go and add your business card here. This is because if you go and use a personal account, it can make it an absolute nightmare to keep on top of all your fees and charges. Whereas if you've got all your business stuff on a business card, it can keep it all nice and clean. The second thing that Amazon's going to go and ask for is a bank account. This is where they're going to go and send the money from where you get your sales. For this, they're going to go and ask for a bank number and a sort code. So this bank account is going to be the one that does receive the money from Amazon, and you're going to initially receive the money 14 days after sales, but then that is going to go and lower down to 7 days after you get your sales. And once again, a dedicated business account can really make it a lot easier for bookkeeping down the line, so it is recommended to go and use a business account over a personal account, although you can use a personal account if you do not already have a business account set up. Now we've talked about the money going in and out of your account, we're now going to be talking about tax settings. Now the first thing to be aware of is VAT. VAT is something you compulsorily have to go and pay once you have 85,000 in revenue. Now, if you don't already have a business on the go, it is highly unlikely that you can be signed up as VAT from the beginning. And if you are VAT registered, this is where you're going to go and put your VAT number in. If you're not, then you're going to go and put your unique taxpayer reference number in. So the final step that you're going to have to do is going to be the identification process. This is when you're going to go and upload a bunch of files for Amazon to verify you are who you say you are. So you'll be uploading a photo ID. This can be a passport or a driving license, and in some cases also proof of address. This can come as a utility bill or a tax record. On top of this, Amazon also might ask you to do a quick call. This again is just to verify that you are human and is completely normal to have them request. So the verification process can actually take 3 days, which might sound like a bit of a downer, but do not worry, because you can actually configure a bunch of your listings and do loads of stuff behind the scenes before your account is verified. So at this point, you are now signed up and ready to start selling on Amazon. But what does Amazon Seller Central dashboard actually show you? Now, once you're inside Amazon Seller Central, it actually can look like there is a lot of data available. In here, you can go and see your orders, you can see units sold, you can see your revenue, so it looks pretty useful. But here's the main problem with Amazon Seller Central. Central is it's just showing you the revenue. It's showing you the biggest possible number, it's not showing you the realest number, which would be your profit. Because between your revenue and your profit, you've got your cost of goods and loads of Amazon fees. On top of not showing you a profit, it also doesn't show you when Amazon can be reimbursing you, and as a result giving you back money that Amazon owes you. So as a new seller, you may think that you're doing very well because your revenue is going up and up, but in reality the fees and costs are actually eating away at that revenue and not leaving you much profit whatsoever. And on top of that, if you want to dig deeper, you have to go between loads of different reports, as Amazon Seller Central just isn't giving you a number simply. And this is where SellerToolKit comes in, and this is why I'm introducing this when you're setting up your account, because it's best for it to be connected at the beginning rather than having to catch up on data after a few months. SellerToolKit connects to Amazon Seller Central via Amazon's API and can take just minutes to go and set up. And once it's connected, it'll then start dragging through your data, processing it properly and giving you a profit and loss rather than just revenue. SellerToolKit also runs a inventory reconciliation, which is another thing that can end up costing people lots of money if they're not aware of it. And all of this conveniently sits on one dashboard. No having to jump through loads of different reports or running your own spreadsheets, it's all in one place for convenience. So if you actually want to know if your business is profitable from day one, rather than just watching a revenue figure, you can start your free trial for SellerToolKit in the link in the description. It'll take just a few minutes to go and connect your account, and then after that, you'll have a nice clear image of how much your business is making. So again, make sure to go and click on the link below to start your free trial. And if you're interested in how to get the most out of SellerToolKit, make sure to check out this video right here.